Hello, everyone. Today we have the director Tech Ops, Moeez Kiani, with us, one of the oldest employees we have at RepStack. Welcome, Moeez.
Thank you.
Uh, let's start with Moeez. Where are you from? How did you start? Actually, I'll start that.
Sure.
You better not start. Moeez is my family. To be honest, it was when we started. We usually hired only from family. No, I'm just kidding. It was just the coincidence that it was happening. He was uh, during his summers. He was working at my brother's donut shop, selling donuts at that time. And I remember we came up with the RepStack concept and everything, and I just thought of him, and I was like, Moeez, what are you doing? He's like, I'm selling donuts in somewhere in I8 maybe. Where were
Yeah.
you, Moeez? I8, yeah. And I was like, do you have a laptop? He's like, yes. I was like, bring the laptop and I have work for you. I'll send somebody else over there. And that day he came in and I was like, all right, this is a message. It was kind of an HR job. This is a small message. Send it to like everybody in uh, on the alumni list of NAST, FAST, and stuff, and ask everyone to record a 1 minute voice note, and let's see what happens from there. Because we needed a lot of people at that time. We just got done with an event, and we got a great response over there. So by evening, I remember he had 32 voice notes, and that's when he joined us. And I thought he was more of that was an HR role, but Moeez had different. Definitely, he's doing a degree in
Electrical engineering.
electrical engineering. I'm an electrical engineer too, so I understand his sorrows. But it was a great coincidence that so he's an integral part of RepStack now. Even then, he was. I mean, maybe those 32 voice notes. If we didn't had them, we would not be here today. So welcome, Moeez. So this is the start of our story. So how's it going, Moeez? After 2 years, 8 months, how do you think you've come a long way? Did you learn anything?
Yeah, I've learned a lot. So when I started, uh, like I took it hard. It was hard for me to do a job along with my studies, and but then I didn't give up, and I went on with the job and studies both side by side. So what I think is, if you are finding your job hard, you are that is the way you are learning more. So if your job isn't hard and it is not tough for you, that means that your growth is not your growth is slow, or you are not growing anymore. So when you find your job tough, you find hurdles, you go to find the solutions, and that is the way you grow yourself. So that is my complete journey till now. I've been facing many issues, but also I've been finding solutions for them. And yeah, I started with the HR role, then I handled all the Excel sheets and Google Sheets, and then gradually moved to some tools, and now I'm director technical operations. So yeah.
Awesome, Mohit. And I really like that part that you said about solving things. A lot of people ask that where was that? How did Pythagoras theorem help us? And how did those fancy mathematical equations? We've never used them anywhere. It's not about that. It's about solving that problem and gaining that ability to solve problems. That's where everything comes in. So if you're able to solve those problems, that's the purpose of education actually. 99% of people don't use anything they have studied in their up till their bachelor's degree or master's degree, but just learning the art of solving problems, that is what's going to help you in your life.
Yep.
So a great start to that, Moise. And I mean, I'll be really honest. Apart from being family, I've been really impressed by you, the way you've handled things. I know more about you than anybody else, I think, in the company. And doing electrical engineering, at that time we would hire people who were studying. He was young. I don't know how old were you? Were you 18, 19? Or how old were you?
Yeah, I was almost 19.
19 years old and exceptional. Like imagine the way he's come a long way. So tell us, Moeez, let's talk about your tech ops life. How does it work? How do you start your day? And then do you work in the same go or do you work in patches? How do you manage your day? Your day
All
is
right.
very different, I know, but how does it work?
Yeah, so we start our day with looking at our portal, operations portal, where all our tickets are, and we all see all the open tickets, which tickets are in progress, and which need high priority. So we have a look on that. We discuss it with our stand up, with our team in our stand up meeting. So we start our day with that meeting, and then we work in patches. So we have time for our to work on the operation, our tickets, open tickets, and then we have our ongoing projects too. So we spend some time on them. Our logs for the quarterly logs and our monthly logs, we work on that. So and in the technical operations, it is all about customer support. So and our customer is our support team, our integral team. So um, we receive several help tickets and several calls from our colleagues that they need help with these things. So we help all of them with whatever help they need, and yeah,
So you're
that is.
mainly working round the clock instead of just. Uh, so it's difficult for your team to I understand it's difficult for them to work in a very relative way and the same day every day. That's not the case. So you get
Yeah, it is not the same every day.
so that's I mean that's how technical support team works.
Yeah, there
And
are always new challenges for us, so we have to work on them. So yeah.
yeah, so lately I've become part of Moeez's team, and I've seen the way these guys are doing an exceptional job. Uh, not to be honest, they're not the forefront fighters, but they're the back, always supporting team, and great job there, Moeez. Mm, what is what? Let's talk about something else apart from work. How does your like? What do you do on the weekends? What are your hobbies? What do you do
Uh,
usually?
Talking about my weekends, so my weekends are mostly for my friend group and my family. So either it is Saturday or Sunday, I go to my friends. I spend time with my friends, and sometimes it is not pre-planned. So yeah, weekends are like that. I have plenty of time to complete my sleeping cycle and all that. So yeah, and talking about my hobbies, so it is a tough question for me because most of my time I'm still in my university. I have some courses that I'm taking, and I'm doing the job too. So yeah, I have a little time for my hobbies or some co-curricular activities. So whenever I get some time, I can either watch movies or I just explore some new blogs on new tech updates and all that, and smartphones and all that stuff. So
So
yeah,
whoever wants to buy a new phone, new PC, you can get reviews from Moise.
actually,
He'll
yeah,
help.
actually, I am famous in my family, and whoever needs help with a new smartphone or a PC, he contacts me that this is my budget and I need a new phone, so recommend us. What shall we get? So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So lately you also traveled to Dubai by yourself. How was that? Anything you learned on that trip, and how did it go for you?
Yeah, so I had some time. I took some time actually, time off, and I went to Dubai to just chill and spend some vacation time. So yeah, it was a fun time. I had friends there. We just visited whole Dubai and Abu Dhabi, all the major places there, like Dubai Mall and Atlantis and all that. So yeah, it was a good experience, and it was very refreshing for me. Yeah.
Okay,
Also,
awesome.
Dubai is full of foreigners, and there are every kind of people there from every country almost. So it was a good experience talking to all of them, and al- almost whenever we go to some new place, we get a chance to talk to a new person from a new country. So yeah, it was a good experience.
All right. And anything you would like to, share any life-changing experience that you've had during past 2, 3 years that you've spent in RepStack, and anything you would like to share with everybody?
Um, I guess just be consistent, which I have been for this whole time period. So I guess that is the key, and never give up, especially for some fresh graduates who don't have any corporate experience. Whenever they join their first corporate company, so they can face it hard. It is hard for them sometimes, and yeah, but that is the time that you need to work hard and be consistent and never give up, and from there you'll see your growth.
Yeah, and
So
I've seen your journey, and I'm really, I can vouch for that. You have been impressive, and keeping your education side by side as well, while your class fellows are still studying.
yeah,
You've had the experience of working for 3 years in a proper job, and being a director now. So amazing, Moeez. You're an amazing talent. We're all proud of you,
thank you.
and you've done something very exceptional. And lots and lots of prayers for you, and best of luck for the future. It was great having you at this podcast.
Thank you so much. It was lovely here.
Okay, take care. Have a good night. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.